Kevin De Bruyne is the player with the highest number of chances created per 90 minutes in the Premier League in every season since 2019 to 2020. Manchester City lost yesterday at the City Ground. Chelsea faces Leicester at home today. Chelsea will return to 4th place in the Premier League if the team wins today's match. Real Madrid faces Rayo Vallecano this afternoon at the Santiago Bernabéu. Lucas Vazquez's departure is possible. His future at Real Madrid is uncertain and depends on the end of the season. Have players ever gotten angry at you and made a scene after you didn't play them? Ancelotti, yes, many players. No names. I've had problems with several of them, but they have always been resolved. Some players find it hard to greet you in the morning after being left on the bench. Brahim received his Player of the Month award. Ancelotti, Rayo will demand a lot of intensity from us, we must be ready. Casemiro wants to play more at Manchester United and insists that he would not be satisfied earning his £375,000 per week salary while sitting on the bench. Laporta on the death of FC Barcelona's doctor. He was a man loved by all, and he passed away last night during the team's training camp. As you can imagine, the players, the staff, the manager, they were all very sad. There was a lot of sorrow because he was a very beloved person. We all loved him. Carlos Monaro Garcia had been working at Barca since 2017 and had a very close relationship with the players. At 38 years old, João Moutinho continues to perform at an exceptional level. With SC Braga, the Portuguese midfielder was named man of the match against FC Porto. Age does not affect talent, and his game mastery is proof of that. Trailing 2-0, Inter Milan made a comeback against Monza and won. Before the second leg of the Champions League against Feyenoord, the Nerazzurri, as leaders, now hold a provisional 4-point lead over Napoli. Monza sits at the bottom with an 8th consecutive match without a win. Lille won 1-0 against Montpellier. Les Dogs are now level with Monaco in 4th place, taking a provisional 5-point lead over Lyon. Jonathan David has scored his 22nd goal this season across all competitions. 3 years ago today, Real Madrid pulled off an incredible comeback against PSG with a hat-trick from Karim Benzema in just 17 minutes. Arsenal received a boost in the race to sign Martin Zubimendi as Manchester United decided to withdraw from negotiations. Galatasaray is ready to offer Neymar a return to Europe if he does not secure a move back to Barcelona. Harry Kane could return to the Premier League this summer, as Bayern is willing to let him go if a club meets his £67 million release clause. Nico, apart from the goal, I don't remember another clear chance from them. That means we did a very good job defensively. Manchester City has won only 11 of its last 30 matches. Sulla, it's good to be leveling with Sergio, he's a legend for the league. Aston Villa climbs to 7th place with a victory over Brentford. February 1st, Brighton suffers its biggest Premier League defeat. March 8th, Brighton reaches its best form of the season with 4 consecutive wins. Brighton defeated Fulham yesterday. Liverpool extends its lead at the top of the Premier League to 16 points. 4 consecutive wins in all competitions for Crystal Palace. Defeat for Bayer Leverkusen against Werder Bremen. Bayern maintains its 8-point lead at the top. Florian Wirtz left the Bay Arena on crutches, and he is very unlikely to be available against Bayern on Tuesday. First home defeat of the season for Bayern Munich. Mohamed Salah continues to be decisive little by little with Liverpool this season across all competitions. The Egyptian was twice decisive, scoring 2 penalties against the Saints. 41 appearances, 32 goals, and 22 assists. Arsenal is preparing a formal offer of around £25 million for Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic. Arsenal's new sporting director, Andrea Berti, has already identified Lautaro Martinez as the club's top target for a striker this summer. Chelsea is ready to do whatever it takes to sign Victor Boniface this summer despite competition from Arsenal, Newcastle, and Manchester United. Axel Disasi is shining at Aston Villa. The French defender has been delivering strong performances for his team since his arrival this winter and was even named man of the match against Brentford. Real Madrid has sent its condolences to FC Barcelona following the passing of the first-team doctor, Carlos Minaro Garcia. Mikel Arteta stated that it was very unfortunate for Arsenal to lose Chido Obi to Manchester United. Manchester City has identified Eduardo Camavinga as the ideal replacement for Bernardo Silva this summer. Pep Guardiola is interested in signing Jacob Ramsey from Aston Villa to Manchester City. City would have to pay more than £50 million for the midfielder. Trailing 2-0 until the 68th minute, Milan eventually won 3-2 against Lecce. With this victory, Sergio Conceição probably avoids being sacked. Milan is in 8th place, 3 points behind 6th place. Record: PSG is unbeaten in 37 consecutive away league matches. It's a record in France and in the club's history. Only AC Milan has done better in the top 5 European leagues, with 38 away games unbeaten between 1991 and 1993. Chelsea and Liverpool are preparing to battle for the signing of Real Betis winger Jesus Rodriguez for £42 million. PSG wins away against Stade Rennais. The Parisians triumphed at Rosen Park thanks to goals from Barcola, Ramos, and a brace from Dembele, securing all 3 points. PSG remains the league leader, while Rennes sits 11th in Ligue 1. Ousmane Dembele reaches 20 goals in Ligue 1 this season. With a brace against Stade Rennais, he is by far the league's top scorer, ahead of Mason Greenwood, who has 15 goals. Lucas Paqueta is likely to lose his battle with the FA, which could see the Brazilian banned for life if it is proven that he violated betting regulations. Augsburg defeats Dortmund. FC Augsburg managed to win against Borussia Dortmund at Signal Iduna Park despite clear dominance from the BVB throughout the match. Augsburg's hero was Jeffrey Gowalo, who scored the only goal of the game. Jess Thorup's men are now level on points with the Schwarzgelben in the standings. Happy birthday to Yuri Djorkaeff, who turns 57 today. 1998 World Cup champion. Like and subscribe for daily football news.